Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Bible Study Minute. Today we're taking a look at Genesis chapter 37. And in this chapter, we see the narrative switching from Jacob to his son Joseph. And Joseph is going to be the primary character for the rest of Genesis. And what we see happening here in this chapter is Joseph is around 17 years of age, and he's starting to receive some dreams from the Lord. And these aren't just regular dreams. These are dreams where his brothers are bowing down to him, and then in another dream, he's got his brothers bowing down to him as well as his father and mother. Now, these aren't the kind of dreams that you would normally share with someone. But Joseph, being 17 years old, kind of probably feeling himself a little bit and knowing that he's favored and loved by his dad, he's like, you know what, I'm going to share these dreams with my brothers, and he does so. And it doesn't go over very well. Nobody receives these dreams well at all, not even his dad, even though his dad keeps that dream in the back of his mind. And this creates more tension for Joseph, because Joseph's already favored by his father because he's the first son that his beloved Rachel has given him. So he plays favorites above all of his other sons. And this creates more family drama. And so eventually his brothers plot to kill him because they're just tired of all this. And they're like, you know what? Who cares about these dreams? These dreams aren't going to happen. We'll see what happens when we kill him. And then we see eventually they decide to relent from killing him and sell him into slavery. And so he ends up down in Egypt, which is where the chapter ends. But what I want you to see here is that even with all this going on, God is in the background working in all of this. God is the one that gave Joseph the dreams. We don't know whether or not God told him to share those dreams, but God gave him the dreams. And then we also see God working to keep him alive in the midst of all this. He changed the brothers' minds so that they did not kill their brother, but instead sold him into slavery, which we'll eventually see worked for God's good in what he had planned for him. In much the same way, we need to trust God, that even when we have things happening in our life, we can still trust that God is working in the background on our behalf, because as Romans 8:28 tells us, that God works all things together for good for those who love him. So if we do indeed love God, then we can trust that all the things that happen in our life are going to work for God's purposes and for our good. So that's what I want you to meditate on today as you meditate on Genesis chapter 37. Until next time, grace and peace.